So here we are in 2023. We have the magic that comes with a Lakers Warriors series. LeBron, AD, Curry, Clay, Draymond. We've made it. This felt like the dream series to get after once the seeding, once everything fell into place, and the Lakers and the Warriors were in the same bracket, and it finally felt possible. It finally felt real, like we had a chance. This felt like the dream series, and we got it. And we somehow got here in good shape with everybody healthy. We have a fully healthy Lakers, a fully healthy Warriors, and it's awesome. I can't lie. It is awesome. I am thrilled. I am excited. I will be seated for every minute of this series, and you should too. You should really care about this because this might be the last time we get a LeBron Curry series, and maybe it's not. But it felt like we've been longing for this, wanting this for as long as LeBron's been in the West, and we've got it. And we've got it. You can dream up all these different combinations of rivalries and this and that, and it doesn't matter. Nothing beats a LeBron Curry series as far as the last 10 years goes. Whether it be with the Cavs and the Warriors then, and those finals matchups, which were always awesome. 2016, my personal favorite. Or now with a new look, these two guys are not at the top of their game necessarily, although they kind of are, because as these guys get older, they get wiser, they're just continue to add to their games. And I say LeBron maybe, starting to feel the effects of being 38, he just has to pick his spots more often, but I think this is a series where he can kind of see the value, see the importance, and ramp it up and give it his all. And I think he's going to. And Steph, we know he can still give it his all. He just gave us a beautiful 50 piece on Sunday. Now, the fact is, it's now Tuesday. That was only 2 days ago. And will that be enough time for the Warriors to have kind of shifted focus from the Kings, who were a real formidable opponent who they almost lost to, and then shift that focus to the Lakers in, less than 48 hours. Now, they were preparing for this. They had to stay ready for the Lakers and for the chance of making it past Sacramento. But I think this is a huge opportunity for LeBron and the Lakers in Game 1 to just steal one at home, or steal one on the road rather, but at home for the Warriors. Steal this one. Get it out of the way. Get a win under your belt. They're 48 hours removed from playing a crazy Game 7, which took a lot out of them. They were on the road. They were in Sacramento. Not like any of this really matters, because they're all, I think, LA and San Fran and Sacramento are they're really just bus rides, a few hours away from one another, but remains the same. In a tough environment, the Warriors, who have been bad on the road this season, they had to go in there and they grinded it out, but only by the skin on their whatever. And Steph had to do so much that day, and he is 35 years old. So take a chance to capitalize on this Game 1. If you're LeBron, if you're the Lakers, capitalize on Game 1, seal this one, go back into LA with at least one win under your belt. I like the Lakers in the series. I like the Lakers in the series partly because I think they will capitalize tonight. And stealing that game early is important. Short rest for the Warriors here. And the Lakers, who have had I think the Lakers are in that sweet spot where it's real easy to be off for 5-6 days and then come out shooting rusty, shots not falling, or your step slow because you haven't played in a week. And they've kind of just been off that perfect 4 or 5 days where it was enough time for LeBron to heal up, or, we don't really know if he's still dealing with that foot thing. But it doesn't really look like it when he's really going. And I think tonight he's going to really go. And they're going to embrace this matchup. And they can say all they want about, loving on one another, but there is a deep-rooted rivalry here at the end of the day, and I'm very excited for it. Like I said, I like the Lakers in this series. I don't like them in a short series. I think it's a long series, but I like them a lot. I think they have a lot of size, and I think they kind of know their team now, right? And you could say in the first round, they were still kind of figuring out what they wanted to do as far as the playoff rotation goes. I mean, they've had some time since the trade deadline, obviously, but this is still a new look team. But they got a full 6 games to kind of figure out what they wanted to do, and I kind of am starting to like the direction, right? I like their options at guard. I like Schroeder a lot. I like Russell a lot at times. So other times, not so much, but Russell is just a fantastic playmaker and passer when he's engaged, when he's locked in. Hoping that he does that the majority of the time in this series. AD, that's the thing with a lot of these guys. When they're engaged, when they're locked in, they have awesome players, right? And LeBron always engaged, but still has to pick his spots at times now because of the age, because of the injuries. But I do love this series a lot. I like what Rui gave LA in the first round. I think he's going to have his times where he can really be a positive for them. Reeves, we're going to see what Reeves gets to do in this series. He's not a guy that you can hide players on defensively, right? He's going to exploit mismatches. He's going to go off the dribble. He's going to attack the paint. He's going to try to get to the line. Sometimes Reeves will get damn near beheaded at the basket, and he will just not get the benefit of the doubt for that call. It is what it is. It is what it is. I like this series a lot. I like these teams a lot. I like this series a lot. I'm very excited. It's just going to be awesome, and that's about it. It's just going to be awesome, and that's about it. I'll give you the Lakers in 7. The Warriors still prove that they're badass. It doesn't matter what their regular season road record was. It doesn't matter that they've looked a step slow or a guy short. But, now they've got Wiggins back, and Wiggins has had some time to get back into the flow of things. And while I don't love some of their bench stuff because they sometimes played Moody a lot, and I don't know what Moody's always going to give them. And they kind of went away from DiVincenzo at the end there. And Gary Payton II doesn't look like he did last year, and is kind of just, we'll throw him in spurts or for a defensive stop or whatever the case may be. I think they're kind of struggling to find those guys off the bench that can help them. And with only 1 day's rest going into this series, I don't love it for Golden State. They do at the end of the day still have Steph Curry, and we know about Steph Curry and the gravity he draws on the floor, and how important he is, and how awesome of a defender Draymond still is to this point. But Draymond guarding Sabonis, a first-time playoff guy, versus guarding Anthony Davis and LeBron James is going to look a lot different. So I'm excited. I'm excited for all the hot take stuff that comes out of this, for all the drama that comes out of this, for all the Draymond podcast moments that come out of this. I wonder if there's going to be a nut punch from Draymond to LeBron in this series. It feels like we're due out for one, even though Draymond has become LeBron's biggest fan in the past 12 months. And then today, of course, the quote or the news that he requested time off to go see the Lakers or see LeBron go break the record, and then the Warriors told him no. I can't believe that got out. I can't believe that Draymond punching Jordan Poole in the face got out, and I can't believe that got out of the Warriors camp. It almost feels intentional. It almost feels like this stuff that gets out about Draymond is intentional, and I could definitely see a world where Draymond's not with the Warriors next year. Because that payroll is huge, and he can swear up and down all day that they owe it to him, but at the end of the day, this is a business, and for as good as Draymond can still be defensively, which is damn good, one of the best in the league, I just don't know what all is going to be left in the tank for him, and the Warriors will have some real decisions to make at the end of this run, whether they win, lose, whatever the case may be. They're going to have some decisions to make. Curry 35, Clay getting older, but Clay kind of also having a badass season where he led the league in threes and started to really get his feet back under him. Not the same defensively, but he's also due up for a payday, and you're going to be interested to see what they do there. Is there a world in which both of those guys, Clay and Draymond, aren't with the team next year? I doubt it. I think you keep Clay here for as long as you can. He is just so integral to the identity of that club. Is there a world in which Steve Kerr just is like, I'm going to go take a couple years off? He's going to go coach the Olympic team for a bit. I don't know. It's just something to watch. The Lakers also could have an interesting summer. I think it's going to be less interesting now because I think LeBron just says, let's just run it back with AD and this new group. But also, either of these teams could, at this point, win the finals, right? At this point, they could. There's only 8 teams left. And you kind of like what you see from both teams, and they both have excellent talent. So it's going to be a fun series. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking